7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wake up, my love. Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up, my love. It is that time to behold the benefits from our grind. Time to declare and demonstrate our future disposition, otherwise known as setting the intention. Success does not trip and rise. Diamonds do not rain down from the skies, but blessings can come in disguise. Yes, believe in the suddenly, but also know that within there is divinity. Wake up, my love. Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up, my love. Wake up.
Wake up.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
Welcome back to Poetic Levitation Live, y'all.
Welcome, welcome.
We are your hosts, Lakeisha.
Teresa.
And son of light.
That's right.
Son of light.
Son of light.
Son of light. Welcome
Grand
back.
afternoon, you guys. Grand afternoon. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday if you're listening live.
Love and vibration with you guys.
High vibes. We want to take you higher, encourage, and inspire.
Elevate to levitate.
So open your ears
Poetic
and open your mind.
levitation.
This is Poetic Levitation, y'all. Let's get ready to ride.
That's her.
That was like another poem.
It's a whole nother, yeah.
A whole nother intro.
Always
poem
got to
right
add
there.
lib.
Always got to have some fun with it. You know how we do.
Happy Saturday.
That's a part of Ascension.
It is a part of Ascension.
Wow.
Letting go.
Having fun.
Having fun.
Releasing.
Let your hair down.
Be free. Be free.
Be free.
That's right.
Be who you want to be.
That's right.
Free your mind. Free your mind.
I'm over here just cheesing. Look at our face.
Follow me.
Follow.
Hey.
Follow him.
Follow
him.
Follow
Son of
me.
light. Follow the light.
That's what we do.
Follow the
What's
light.
happening, y'all?
The energy is high.
What's happening? What kind of week did y'all have?
Oh, man.
What's happening? What's happening?
Always ladies first.
Last
What
couple of
happening?
weeks, you know, since we haven't been around for the last couple weeks,
Happy,
you know.
we still in the Black History Month. Yeah, happy
Yeah,
Black History
still
Month right
happy
now.
Black History Month,
Yes,
year,
yeah.
decade, millennium. Black history
Always,
never
every
ends.
Every day is Black History. Every day is Black History.
Black history never ends.
Ice Cube can say, we started this.
Hey.
And we're going to leave that out. We're going to leave the rest of the part out.
Original?
Yeah.
Started
Original. I like that word.
Yeah.
Ooh, primordial. Say
a little
that.
bit to the left now.
Darkness, everybody, darkness.
That's right. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Ooh.
That's pretty doggone sweet, then, boo. Hey.
Oh.
Black. Black.
Hey, y'all guess what I did
What you do?
Thursday.
What you do?
So, I just in the last few months or so, I wasn't counting because it was like a real organic process, but I did drop like 35 to 40 pounds.
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
Congratulations. That's major.
Shout out.
Major to the
Yeah.
challenges. People that's out there that's challenging yourself to
Where you gonna let them
be
know how
on the
you done
great
it?
path and so
Yes.
forth. Yes.
So,
great.
I have been on this journey for so long, battling with my weight. And so, in a nutshell, I did it by mindset coaching
Mm-hmm.
and combined with intermittent fasting, which is no longer really a thing to me because it's now my lifestyle. Did you know that there is no specific time for breakfast?
Really?
Morning time
You
does not necessarily mean breakfast because breakfast is break fast.
Well, I'm glad you told me that because I love breakfast.
So whenever you go to sleep at night, whenever your next meal is, when you wake up the next morning or whenever you wake up, whenever you eat, that is your breakfast. That is your break fast. So we've been conditioned to think that we need to eat 3 big meals a day or 6 small meals or whatever, everybody's
Consume a day,
in this
right.
cookie cutter, everybody's different. Everybody
Extremely
does not
body
need to eat
type.
like that. What is your activity level, et cetera, et cetera. So I found for me personally that a lot of my eating was emotional.
Mm.
So majority of, because I had been intermittent fasting all along, majority of the weight dropped off when I healed a lot of childhood trauma and dropped a lot of emotional baggage. And that's when the weight just started to, I didn't have the cravings. The cravings were naturally being cut down anyway, because that's what fasting does. Fasting is like a reset for your body. Like literally your taste buds reset. Your gut flora gets reset. So that changes what you're craving, right? I stopped trying to fill that emotional gap with food, which I knew to some extent that I was doing that. But when I released all that stuff and the weight just started to fall off, then I realized what extent it was. Majority of my overeating was due to emotional stuff that I hadn't dealt with.
And that's for a lot of people
A
too.
lot.
They might not be aware of that, but because of something going on or something emotional that they're holding on to, that causes that eating habit. Doesn't matter what time of day, because sometimes some people eat a lot in the morning, or even I think a lot in the evening is a lot of the time. So yeah,
Especially us as women, we don't realize also another thing that I learned, because they're attached to your emotions, is how much your hormones regulate all of that as well.
Also, exactly.
And the different foods that you eat make your body produce different
Different
hormones
exactly.
that are either going to work for you
or
work
against
against you.
Against
Yeah,
you.
so
Yes.
it's major, y'all.
That's great
Major
information.
breakthrough.
Yeah, that's great information.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's good to know.
Yeah.
Great share.
Thank you.
Thank you, Light.
Yes, that's what we do.
Bringing in the light over
Always,
here a little bit, you
well,
know?
I mean, she wanted to elaborate on what was going on with her, so she need to share with us.
Yeah, and that's definitely,
That's the
people
whole
want to
part of
know
it.
how she did
Right.
it. So that's, because people do have,
So you do mindset coaching?
Yeah, we all of us do mindset coaching, especially there's especially for weight loss and for health.
Okay.
Well, we help in all areas, but this one is near and dear to me because of
your personal
my
journey.
personal journey,
Exactly.
and being able to finally do that. And I know there's a lot of people out there like, that have been trying this and trying that, and the yo-yo dieting and the this and the that and the vegan and the that and the all of that stuff. But
Well, that's why
if you are spinning your wheels like I was,
Looping.
you might
Looping
want to
and-
go ahead and try breakthrough coaching or
If you-
mindset coaching
People,
because
if you have any questions,
it'll
for,
definitely get you
for
over the
Keisha,
hump.
if you got any question for Coach Keisha, please give us a call here and so, find out exactly the journey that she went through with the coaching
Oh, yeah, I'm
and
happy to share.
with the weight loss or whatnot. The number here is 470-412-0917.
470-412-0917. Ooh.
We're going to turn that into a real live
For
recording.
a real
Yeah.
recording, right?
So yeah, if you guys have any questions or you have any shares, I mean, we'd love to hear shares, definitely. And we're interested in shares. I love shares.
Yeah, definitely. Give us a call. We are here live. If y'all want to just give us a call and chop it up or talk about my weight loss
Your
journey,
waist.
my waist, my
Her
thinning waist.
Yeah.
We're going to get back to Ascension, though.
Yes, but we are going to get back to Ascension, which requires you to let go.
Well, I mean, that was a part of it, and that's what I was getting ready to say. Like, what you was expounding on is a part of Ascension. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yes.
you have to let go of those things. It's always mind, body, and soul together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you're on a spiritual path.
Absolutely.
So-
That's good stuff.
That's definitely when you're on a spiritual path. It is. It's absolutely mind, body.
Everything
and
is a
spirit.
part of the whole.
It's connected.
You
We
see what I'm
are.
saying? Yeah.
We are triune beings.
So that's a part of it.
mind,
Weight
body,
loss.
spirit. We have to take care of all three.
So how do you feel afterwards? How you feel now?
I feel, oh my God, I feel lighter. I feel strong. I feel so much stronger. Like
Yeah.
I'm able to do things that I wasn't able to do before, certain movements and stuff. I notice because I like to dance. So I notice when I can move a little smoother than before or a little easier or,
Your confidence level.
confidence level is like, yeah, it's a beautiful thing. I feel great. I feel great.
That's good. That's good. That's a great journey. It's going to inspire others, listeners that's going through that struggle, because that's a lot of struggle for a lot of people that are having, confidence,
And
issue.
The
with
best
their
part
weight.
is staying off. Like, how many times have I lost weight and then a few months later, only to
back on
gain it
there.
back? It is staying
It's so
off.
emotional. Yeah, it is. They have a lot to do
And
with
and
that.
I'm still losing. It's,
That's
yeah,
gonna go back to the mindset.
it's mindset. Yeah, because I cleared so much out. It's
Right.
like I don't have that need.
Yeah. So you're not replacing it
I'm not trying to fill a void
with food
anymore.
anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you ascended.
I have
That's it.
ascended. Ooh, I like that.
Okay. So we always gotta stay on track. Everything's a part of the whole. I gotta bring it back
Yes.
to bring it back
That's-
full circle.
That's why we had to bring some testosterone up in here to help us with that.
We gonna keep it in the circle. Keep it in the circle.
Yeah, that
Everything is 360, baby.
360.
Everything.
part. That part.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
So what is
right.
ascension?
Let me.
If you had to break it down, what would you say?
In life. Okay, I will go with life for me. As a child, we always had to learn from our parents, so we growing in that state. Then we become adults,
Absolutely.
and we go through different things. Ascension for me at this day and time is a spiritual ascension. When you mindset, number one, right? Because if you are really connected and you're on your spiritual path, something happens to you, right? And it just shakes you, and it makes you want to wake up and then start asking other questions.
Yes.
When your mind start to ask these other questions, things start to happen. People will pop up. Things or awarenesses will show up, and
And can I just add too that when those questions pop up, this answer no longer is satisfying. Oh, that's the way it's always been done.
well, that's a hunger and a curiosity
Yeah.
for your spirit. So, ascension for me again would be growing in spirit, right? Because you freeing yourself of a lot of things that society has taught us to believe, right? So we let go of them. You start to deal with your spirit every day. When you start to deal with that, it's like breaking off an old shell, or as they can say, decalcifying the pineal gland. Those little
or
chunks.
shedding the skin, or
Same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or like the seed, when the seed sheds the seed coat and then sprouts roots. And
or like the space shuttle.
I was thinking that next. Yes. I was about to say that next. Yes,
right,
sir.
we right here. But once it get to a certain point, it releases the boosters. Well, same thing with us spiritually, right? Everybody need a teacher. Sometimes your teacher might be yourself. This is true. Like even back in the old days. So I was saying to somebody the other day, like this is a deep conversation that we're gonna have because we're gonna go in some places, right? So we can go in the backwoods of South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, wherever the South, right? We started talking about ascension. Ascension what happened with us a long time ago with these so-called witches or these root workers or whatever the case may be. This is a power that we obtain inside of us naturally. It's not. Sometimes maybe some people go looking for it. I wouldn't doubt to say that they're not. But as far as like, because my mind is going back to places as a child, right? When we see, like they would say, "Oh, that's the root worker," right? What happened to her though? Or what happened to him? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
To have all them people over there seeing them.
Right.
Right. See, we don't want to talk about the real shit. Let's talk about the real
talk
stuff.
about it.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's a part of it. They was ascending in. They knew their power. Power is about how it's a neutral. I feel God power is a neutral power. Right. So you could take. It's just like a gun. You could have a gun. You could use it either way. Somebody hurt you. You pull your gun out to protect yourself. Or you got those that get the power and they run around, hurt people. So they misuse it. So there's no growth in that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right, because eventually you're going to get hurt because karma does come back around somewhere.
That's right.
So we just don't, I think people get drunk with this.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So ascension is real deep. So when we start talking about ascension, what do you mean? For me, I'm still talking about spirituality. Because you come into an awakening and something start to happen.
All these new awarenesses.
Right. I was having a conversation with a gentleman on Facebook the other day. He was like, "Oh, you want me to get into mysticism? You want me to get into this, that, the third?" Because I sent him, my website, and he was like, "Oh, I don't deal with psychics, this, that, the third." Well, I told him, and I say this again because we all alive. I didn't go looking for this.
No.
You understand what I'm saying? Something happened to me. Somebody picked up the phone. Shout out Derek Taylor, Oracle's Touch. That's my brother. He called me. Again, I've told this story before on here already, but it was a process 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And things start to happen over a period of time once you embrace it. As the Christian folks can say,
After your awakening.
yeah, let go and let God.
That's it.
Right? Right?
I posted that too.
Yeah. And when you do, like, things start to happen.
Yeah.
But our mind have to conceive it first.
Right.
And that's where everything happens at. And that's why I truly believe that sometimes people take drugs that open that trap door before it's ready and they start seeing things. And their mind not ready to conceive it. So they'll start saying things, right? And then people put them on drugs to suppress it.
Right.
Like, watch that movie, Dr. Sleep. I watched it
Oh,
again.
man, that movie
I
is
watched
something
the
else.
director's cut today, this morning.
Good, though.
Like,
Yeah.
this stuff is really happening. Ascension is going on right now. But you have to gravitate to it. There's a lot of people that got a lot of questions, but they don't want to ask these questions. They scared, man.
You know what else is a part of it that I found that kept coming to me yesterday, because I've been doing a lot of this myself, is purging.
Ooh,
course.
that's one.
Everybody.
Man,
I've been doing a lot of that.
Everybody.
Letting
gets
go.
purged
Well,
in
that's
it.
let it go. That's
right,
what-
listen, that purge will go right back to
Yeah.
that space shuttle again.
Yeah.
Right? You purging. It's purging them
Letting
rockets,
go.
them
Everything
jets.
that's not
Yeah.
serving you anymore. Letting
Supposed to
go.
let it go.
Yeah, so
So
spiritually
you can
and
free yourself.
even
Freeing yourself.
emotionally, like you were saying with the food and all that stuff. So
Yes.
all that's a part of it.
Basically,
It's
is
in there.
ascension is freeing yourself from all the
There you
BS.
go. I said it. Free yourself.
Yeah.
Free yourself. I said it.
Well, y'all,
Free
Yeah,
your mind.
I knew it was coming. I was
And
getting ready
the
to say
rest
it.
will follow. Hey,
Free. There you go. That's the sentence. That's the sentence right there.
Oh my
There you go.
God. Keisha,
We're done.
Keisha, you gotta learn the words to the song.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So-
you sing it
I
for
just
us,
I
then.
know the words. I
You
just didn't
sing
want
it
to
for
say
us,
be
then.
colorblind.
why you
No,
trying to
no,
put why you trying to put me on the spot?
I'm just saying.
Look,
You said sing,
look, I know the
learn
words.
So you
I know the
sing
words. I just didn't want to say be colorblind.
Ooh.
Well, that's what it is. That's what the song said.
That's
So
what the
be
song
colorblind.
says.
So,
That's not what I say.
Those are the words. We don't own the rights to the music either. Yeah, we don't.
Do you feel me?
Do you hear me?
Do you read me?
Tell me, am I getting through to you?
That part. That part
I
right
wanna
there.
I
know.
wanna know.
I said I want to know, damn it. Damn it, I want to know.
This,
Can you hear me?
this is
You know
Ascension.
you hear me.
Ascension is being free.
That's right.
Freedom.
So we
And it
free.
feels good. Freedom.
Okay, let me
It
stop.
feels great.
Flow. So what
Flow.
is Ascension to you, Mr. Reacher?
Well, I agree with you. I mean, and I said it when she went ahead and said that it's freedom. I mean, freeing yourself. It is, and that's the life that we want to. Excuse me. We want to really conceive in or whatnot because we are all stuck in the mind.
Ooh,
We are.
that just.
We are all stuck in the
Lord.
mind right now with a
Yep.
lot, and we're actually not even stuck. We're trapped because it's a lot of us that's not even just quite stuck. They trapped, and they really need an escape. They really need. They do. They need a lot, and I see it, and like you said, it can go very deep in the meaning of it. And
Yeah,
it really
in the
can.
meaning, yeah, 'cause
It
you
really
can hit a
can.
lot
It
of
can
different areas.
Different areas. So we don't, So it really is for what it is. Basically, just free yourself. Freedom. That's one of my favorite words.
Think, to feel,
You know,
to move.
To move, and
Get free.
you really want to dive in deep into yourself, really, to get there. Because in order for you to get there, you have to dive in deep and within yourself first.
Well, that's where you going to church at.
You know what I mean? And a lot of us are missing that. You're missing yourself because a lot of people don't know who they are as an individual until you dive into that and find out who you are.
I'm gonna tell you something funny. I
That's
had
the
You know what I
whole.
mean?
That's the
So-
whole thing.
I had a pastor ask me
Truth
one
be
day.
told.
He said, "Hey, would you like to come to my church?" I said, "Sure." What you want me to bring my building to your temple? You want me to bring my temple to your building? He said, "Oh, you a smarty." I said, "No." I said, "I'm just gonna go by the book, cause y'all the book. Y'all the book freak. So I'm gonna give you the book. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna
Give you the
talk about
book.
the book.
Gonna go by the book.
You know what I'm saying?"
Feel me?
He said,
That part.
You gonna go by the book. You
He,
can go
he
by
said,
the
he
book.
says
Go by
you're
the book.
you're
Sound like
smart. I said, "No." I said, I read it,
You just know.
right? Because those are metaphors
Mm-hmm.
to be able to describe a whole nother reality. People get mad when you tell them that stuff. But the question
get
that I
mad at
asked
the
is
truth,
right. No, here's Ascension for you. when your mind start asking questions like this. Hey, the Bible's a book. Hey, Keisha, didn't you write a book? Oh no, because I'm going somewhere.
Okay.
So pay attention to where I'm going.
Yeah, I wrote a book.
You authored it, right?
I authored.
Okay. You own the copyrights to it?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Let's go to the Bible.
Okay.
Who wrote the Bible? Who owned the copyrights to the Bible? I like to know questions. See, I ask questions like that because my mind is in a whole nother different place. See, I just used you for an example to understand that you're the author of You Own It, right? I just like to ask, I'm asking the question, I like to know who the author is, the owner of the copyrights to the Bible.
Right.
Why we can't ask questions like that?
Book of Isaiah.
So you making me want to read this poem here.
Well,
Did
find
I?
it then.
Did I? What did I say?
Hey, listen, if you start asking questions.
It's
What
like
did I
all this.
say?
It's crazy.
No, it's right. Go ahead.
No, it's just like my poetry is like it. I'm noticing a common thing.
Again,
like,
it's coming from her book,
this.
her poetry.
This is my message.
This journey
Are
so
you going to
far.
share? Well,
So
share the book with the
So-
audience first, Keisha.
Yeah,
My
this,
book.
This journey so far,
it's
Yeah.
called This Journey So Far,
Yes,
y'all.
yes,
It's on
yes.
Amazon, Walmart.com.
That right.
Yes.
That's
So this poem
this phone.
is called Celebrate Life,
Okay.
Free Your Mind,
Okay.
in parentheses.
All right, what else got?
Oh,
to
shit.
No lie. Look.
Look,
What I
do you feel me?
Yes,
Do you read me?
Yes, y'all read me now.
So, celebrate life.
Celebrate it.
Can my
That's
life
right.
be a celebration?
Free your mind, baby.
A soliloquy of love? A song
Yes.
of romance? A melody of peace? I'm going to start that over. Rewind.
Bring that back one time.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
Bring that back one time.
Celebrate life.
Celebrate life.
Free my mind.
That's right.
Can my life be a celebration?
Yes, it can.
A soliloquy of love?
Hmm.
A song of romance?
Hmm.
A melody of peace? May I have this dance?
Please.
Can my life inspire joy? Is there excitement in my step? Am I hell bent on thriving? Or is survival what I accept? No, I want to dance.
That's right.
I want to sing.
That's right.
I want to shout from the rooftops.
That's right.
And I will. Yes, I will.
Yes.
As soon as I break out of this box.
Yes.
That part.
I can laugh until I cry. Oh, and I can make it rain. I can go as far as I want. As soon as I get off this chain. Yeah, and I will speak my mind, taking back everything that they took. For real. Oh, and I'm getting it all back as soon as I get off this hook.
Ooh.
What's holding me back? A box, a chain, a hook. Look, eyes wide open. I can see, and I'm going to free my mind with this book.
Hey. Bam. Bam.
Bam.
Drop the freaking mic, man.
Bam,
Bam.
bam,
And I just got to
Oh.
say, free that mind, man. Free your freaking mind.
Get out the box.
Get out the box, baby. You've been living in the box for too long, man. Get out the box.
They ain't tell you about the box.
Freeze
We'll
your
tell you about the
mind.
box. You can
Lord,
get
man.
out the
Feel
box.
that.
You can
Right.
leave that box over there on the
Feel
side.
that right there.
Leave all
Yes,
your
you
problems
did.
inside that box, and you get
What?
out the box,
Get
okay?
the fudge out
Free
the box.
Your mind.
Run out
Come
the
holler
box.
at us. We'll show you how.
Huh.
That's what we do. We help people get free. Like
Free.
we joking and having a good time,
Because we have freed our own
but
mind.
this is real.
We have freed our own mind. We have already been through the process, and we know what it takes.
If you
We
tired
know
of
what it
self-sabotage, negative self-talk, going around in circles
Feeling
with yourself,
guilty.
you know you don't belong where you at. It's
What?
getting more and more uncomfortable. You frustrated
it.
as heck,
You
and you know
looping.
it's time
You
for
are
something
looping.
new. Holler at us.
Holla.
That's what we do. We can help you get free.
What?
That's right.
Free
when
your
you
mind.
when you want something to wear and look good, feel the goddess and the king and queen in you.
And stop worrying about what
Huh.
other people think.
Worry about that and come holler at your girl. Asset Unique Fashion.
Hey, beautiful.
That part.
That part.
That's right.
Let your clothing be unique.
That's right.
That's right.
Bring out
Could
the
you give it? Could you give us that one more time?
Yes, please.
When you want to feel that beautiful king and queen in you,
Mm-hmm.
Shining through.
Say it again.
shining bright with the light that's already within you. Come and holler at me.
Okay.
Asset Unique Fashion.
There
That's
it-
me.
There it is.
Clothing as unique and as fabulous as you.
Uniquely made, because you are uniquely made.
That's right.
Is that your website?
That is a website, and it's
Is that
it's
dot
actually
com?
coming. It's coming soon.
Coming soon?
It's coming
Gotcha.
soon.
Okay.
You can go in it now, but I prefer people to not.
It's
because
under
it's
construction
under
right now.
construction right now because
Okay.
I'm making some changes and some arrangements right
Okay,
now.
we have to
Yeah,
let the people
so,
know while we
Yeah,
what we're talking
what
about.
is that? I'm bringing out the real me. in that site right now. So
Authenticity.
that's why.
That's a
it's
buzzword
under
around here.
construction
Yeah, y'all
right
can,
now. Absolutely.
y'all
I'm
can find me
excited.
at
I'm excited. There you
deepintercoreaccess.com.
go.
Deep
Mhm.
intercoreaccess.com.
Again.
That part.
Again.
Sounded like
Deep
intercore
access.com.
That's right.
And you can find all of us on poeticlevitation.com. You can find all those links for our affiliates, Asset Unique Fashions, Eric Son of Light, Deep Intercore Access.com.
And your website is what, Keisha?
And my website is fountainoverflow.com. And that is for coaching as well as for artists and entrepreneurs who are looking for either coaching or marketing and promotions.
And coming soon, there is transformational healing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we got so much in store for y'all. We just want to pour into our community and build it up and build it up and build it up. And now it's solid.
And I have something to say. Like when if people
Whoa.
going through
Did you
something,
feel that? I thought
I have something to say
stood
about
up on my
sunlight.
head.
I got something to say about sunlight.
Uh-oh.
If anyone is feeling really intense, like intense energy or stuck or feeling like something is in them, the type of work that he does is very powerful. Also, holler at us, call us up in here and find out what it is. I mean, he remove energy, stuck energy, and it really does work. He have testimonial on a lot of people that he's worked with. He's really done some work. His name is out there. So you guys holler at Son of Light. He got a website out there. He does a lot. He does energy cleansing. If you want your house to be cleansed or whatnot, we doing that. We out here doing some big things. So, Son of Light Show, tell them what else you do. I mean, we do a lot. I don't want to be out here talking about you
And don't forget,
yourself.
Don't forget if you're listening live, please feel free to call in and ask any questions at 470-412-0917. We're here live, y'all. Give us a call, 470-412-0917.
That part.
Ooh, Lord mercy, the energy in
That
the
part.
building with
Yes,
these two
in
females.
the
Back
in there.
to you, Son of Light.
Oh,
So yes,
well,
please continue.
Well,
Excuse us.
And also, speaking of ascension, how can this help in a person's ascension process?
Right. So
well,
go ahead.
I would say when you remove a lot of negative things out your life, first of all, you're going to fly. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You gonna
Float.
fly. You know what I'm saying?
Fly
Yeah, float,
away.
fly.
Fly away.
I would say, as far as the work in ascension, all our life we've been walking around unknown to all of us that we all have an energy field, and we pick up so much stuff during the day, right?
Other
Bad
people.
relationships, trauma, abuse. You know what I mean? So I pick up all kind of things when I'm doing the work or removing the work. People, you can walk outside and actually catch an entity.
Have you ever caught an attitude and didn't know why?
Exactly.
That's it right there.
There you go. Did you get
People
mad?
people
just
don't
because?
people don't realize how real it is. They think it's like something out of
Yeah,
a
wrong with
horror
them.
movie or something like that. No, we all deal with these energies every
And you know
single
what
day.
You know what they do?
Every day.
They take these movies, though, at this day and time, Keisha, now. They desensitizing us to this stuff, right? I'm telling you, when this stuff start happening, then people start tripping, they're going to be like, what? You already been desensitized to it, right? So it's like they walking around like that ain't not. It's
You
going to
think,
be right over
you
your
think
head.
it's not
Well,
right, going right over your head because
I mean, the occult means hidden.
that's all it means.
That's all it means. So, but
Hidden.
if you say that,
People automatically,
you study the
evil.
what?
that's evil. No,
I study hidden science.
that's it.
That's what it says.
Hidden
Occult
things.
science, right? When they say occult science,
I like to call it meat and potatoes.
I like to call it the nuts and the bolts of the motor.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's how it works. The pistons and all that, the crankshaft and all that. You know what I'm saying? The internal parts. That's what makes it. You know what I'm saying? That crankshaft turns them pistons. You understand what I'm saying? So, but you got to go in there.
Right.
So that's where we all have to go at, because every one of us has a spirit.
Mm-hmm.
You have your own journey. You got yours. You got yours. I got mine.
All of us have work.
We all
Right.
have it, yeah.
All of us have work to do. Like, we don't
Got
realize
work to
We-
do.
all that
That's
stuff
a
you
funny song,
carry,
though.
like, that's your job to get that stuff off of you. Happiness is an inside job. So if you're waiting for an external person to come and save you, it's not ever going to
I'm
happen.
going to need you to repeat that one more time.
I got
Say that one more time. You said what?
I said happiness is an inside job.
It's an inside
You
job,
have
baby.
to do the work, because there's no external person that's coming to save you.
Absolutely
Save
not.
yourself.
You better, because if you keep on thinking that
And
somebody's
then you
gonna
can
save
ascend.
you.
Out of this limited paradigm into
Uh,
Christ consciousness.
oh.
Boom. That
Hello,
part.
somebody.
Mm.
This is not anything new.
Message.
There is not anything new under the sun. We have just been misled to think that there is not work for us to do. There is work to be done.
Message.
No,
again.
Lord.
Message B.
Ascension.
I thank God for grace, but He gave us
Ascension.
minds to think for a reason.
There you go.
Ascension.
And you have to go again.
And
within.
also, excuse me, and also, no.
And also, that's right.
That's right.
That's right. That's
Where did they
right.
get a load of me?
That
You ain't gonna hit him in the mouth, are you?
I want to do another one, y'all. This one is called
Go ahead.
Self-Realization.
Yo, that's what we talking about.
Step into the fullness of all that you are, of all that you ever dreamed to be. You were meant to shine like diamonds in the sky, sunshine, stars, and lightning. Although I know it's frightening, He chose you to bring a certain thing so enlightening. So go forth and be you, all that you are, all that you ever dreamed to be. Go forth and be you, all that you are, all that you've ever dreamed to be. It's in divine order.
Everything is in divine order.
It is in divine order. Your ascension is in divine order. Your breakthrough is in divine order. Your abundance is in divine order. Your truth, your peace, your happiness is in divine order. So when you get in alignment with divine order,
Oh,
everything else around you will shift and get
in divine
order.
that part.
That's right. That way.
Yeah.
Just like when you dancing with a dance partner. If you change the steps, the whole dance changes. It's the same way in life.
Well, it's the frequency.
Frequency,
You know what I'm
vibration.
saying? Yeah. Even down to, at the beginning of the show, we all on the same page because we think alike. So it's a vibe. So you have to be
It's
in
a
the flow.
vibe.
Stay in that
You
flow.
got that vibe.
Vibe.
Vibe. That vibe.
Teresa, you got that vibe.
I
You
got it.
that vibe.
You got it.
Vibe.
Son, I got it.
You got that.
Hey.
Okay, let me start. I got to do the running man up in here.
Yeah, we just being us and we're free, and you can already tell right here. We have freed our
You
mind.
took me back to that
body,
public announcement. That's funny.
and spirit. Yes, that part that way. That's right. Yes. So what's coming up?
What's coming up?
So Keisha, what
What's going
what about
down?
happened to that? You gonna tell them about the drumming session that we attended?
Oh my God, Becky. No,
Look
let me
at-
stop.
Oh my goodness! Like
Wow, I just
Shout out Oracle's Touch.
told a joke and
Shout
I
out.
didn't try
Shaman
to.
Ra.
shout out Oracle Touch.
Shaman Ra.
Shout
Shout
out.
out
Shaman Ra.
Shout out.
Shout
Shaman
out
Ra,
Montreal.
Mr. Derek Taylor.
Yeah.
Oracle Circles touch.
Always.
Mock Shuriel.
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you guys. Thank you so
you,
much for that drumming
boy.
circle
Amazing.
on Friday.
Amazing.
It was so amazing. I remember
amazing.
one of the
like-
ladies shouted out afterwards. She was like, "This is better than church."
Yeah, that was fine. That was fine. That was amazing.
She said, "I'm sorry, this is better than church. There's no apology necessary."
It was
So that's, you know what, I can
beautiful.
still equate that to ascension, right? Because we was in
Yeah.
there beating the drums, y'all.
Yeah.
And we was freeing our spirits that night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what?
The
that
energy was high.
It was.
You know what I'm
High
saying?
energy,
So
yeah,
It
we was free again. You know what I mean? Calling in our ancestors.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Talking and
and
being
they were
free.
there.
Yeah.
It's such a
And they were
freeing
there.
experience and a
Release.
a release
And a release,
and
because-
it also one of the things that stands out to me is the unity. The unity. It teaches us the unity that's necessary.
And you were able to feel free and be at peace, because a lot of people, you don't really know what they're going through in their mind, mentally, physically, emotionally, or anything. So when you come to something like that, it's beautiful to be able to feel that you can release with no expectation, not worrying
In a
about
safe space.
whatever is going on, who's looking at you, because they want you to release. That's the whole thing. You feel it. You feel that energy of release. So by the time you leave out of there, and by the time you wake your ass up, that's the
We're gonna have to get shot. We're gonna have to get Shaman.
100.
We're gonna have to get Shaman Raw.
when you wake up in the
Yes,
morning,
ASAP.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get
ASAP.
Shaman
and
Raw.
ASAP,
and feel
yes.
like, wow,
Absolutely.
And Mock Shuriel too.
And Mock
Yeah,
Shuriel.
yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Together if
Yeah.
we can. That'll be
That
amazing.
would be dope, but how would we do that? I don't know.
Space wise, yeah. We'll have to figure that part out.
He'd probably be able to make ways, so to have.
We
one
might
here or
be able to
whatnot.
move into our other area in there and be more spread out.
More
or
spread out. So yeah, I mean, yeah,
We'll
that
see.
it would be unique, because it'd be a special. It'd be a
Oh,
special.
we got a lot of hosts of people that we gonna definitely.
It'd be a
So
special.
many.
it
We
was
got a
special.
lineup. Man, it'd be very special.
Yeah, so for that, we should do something real special for that. one and
Absolutely.
whatnot. So yeah.
Absolutely. Y'all are
I
in
see
for a
that.
treat when that day comes. Oh, my
see that
gosh, I
definitely.
can't wait.
And you know what the conversation
We
will
might
be
put you
about.
in
It's gonna be
hypnosis
so doggone deep
during the
like,
show.
Help you shed some layers right quick.
That's right.
Beat some drums on you,
Be some
That-
drums.
or play some singing bowls on
Oh, I love the singing bowls.
you.
We could probably
Ooh.
bring it in here one day.
Yeah.
Just to clear,
Yeah, we
just,
can.
to start it off so they can hear that.
That
and
would-
feel
that
that
would be-
energy.
that
We can do a little
That'd be
drumming
like a little
too.
session, like a little,
session.
so
Yeah,
you can
that would be
5 minutes,
love.
5 minutes at the end.
yeah.
Yeah.
Before we get out,
That
or
would-
start, or either one.
I
Either
don't know,
one.
man.
Yeah.
We would make.
That'd be nice.
I don't know how that soundboard would go in here, cause that thing in here. Woo,
Yeah,
it's
that
gonna be
sound
getting-
would. Woo.
Oh man! So
What
you,
would he
if-
do to the mics?
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
You
Wow.
know?
Yeah,
especially that
shit.
third eyeball.
You
Ooh,
feel it though.
that
You
joke
feel
is
Oh,
it.
they're gonna feel
serious.
it. I'm just
You gotta
saying.
feel
I,
it.
like,
For sure.
I know it would definitely go off in here. Like wow, you know what I'm saying?
sound,
Because
'cause
Ah,
it's
yeah.
included, right?
the room anyway.
If-
You know what I mean?
included.
So we're in the sound room, baby.
Hey, our listeners out there, I
Or
don't
they can say in
know.
the green room.
I don't know
It
how
is
many
a
of
great
you
one, though.
have experienced the singing bowls or what's called a sound bath. That's something else we do. We do that in the drumming circles, and we do that separately at times as well. But that's another way
You can get that
to
in his
clear your
sessions.
energy and tune to a higher vibration, and it feels good. I went into one of these places for a sound bath one time, sat in the the zero gravity chairs.
Yeah.
Oh, my
yeah,
gosh.
yeah.
And while they were playing the singing bowls and that sound was going through me, like I had my eyes closed, but I promise you, I was like picturing like blue light, like just going through my whole body. It was like a phenomenal.
That's a part of ascension again.
A phenomenal experience,
When
and
you, when you're ready to raise your vibration. So that's what
and
you
I
need to
had pain coming up, and it's like the sound would like travel through me and make the pain go away.
do. Wow.
Tension, anxiety, all of that.
You got
just like
headaches, whatever. It really
melted away, and I'm
It
just like,
takes-
oh, I need to do this more often. Jeez, this is good stuff. Like a good massage, or something. When you want to treat yourself to something, you want to do some self-care, you want to do something different besides a massage. Everybody's done that, right? Massage is always good, though. But if you want to
Well,
take it to the next level
deeper than
and
that.
go deeper,
Deeper.
go ahead and holler at Son of Light over at Deep Intercore Access. That energy work is no joke either.
Well,
And
know,
we'll be doing some sound baths too coming up soon.
We're gonna do that. That's all a part of ascension.
pain.
You know what I
If
mean?
anybody
'Cause you're
going through
free.
pain, it's even more because that's a major because a lot of us have like
Yeah, you was actually
pain
going
and
through it the other
natural
night.
and natural pain. or
Oh
whatever,
God, yeah, that's right.
So
When she came to the drumming session, you know
yeah,
what I mean?
I was having like some really experience and I couldn't even walk. I have I share it. I have what is it called? What do you call it? Fibroids or whatnot. I've had that.
That's
For
what
a
you
while.
deal with. You don't
So
have anything.
I deal with that. See, I
We
reject
don't-
that. Excuse
yeah,
me.
yeah.
There
I
you go.
reject that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
reject that. Let me take that back. Rewind. I know better. I know better. I reject that. So I deal with that at times. So it's I'm blessed with it's not as powerful as the stories that I've heard with other people, like how big and so now I'm understanding like what they go through with the pain wise, because before I'm fine and whatnot, so now I'm understanding sometimes I might experience some pain, and the pain is like it hurts, you can't even move. Like that particular day, it was my particular day out of nowhere. I've never experienced this right here, and it was so painful. I could damn near walk. Like shit. Oh, and
gosh.
anything
I don't wish
cold,
that on
especially when it's
nobody.
cold. When it's cold, it's even worse.
Yes.
It was cold that night, and I had
Yeah.
to be. Oh, good God! It was like I was breathing, just focusing on my, meditation or whatnot. And he came over there with the freaking bowls, like
Had
you
your
know.
heating pad.
He came over there with the
Yes.
bowls, and that by the time we were done that night, hell. Where was the pain
You were
at? I
floating,
was
right?
Like,
The
it like,
pain
I
was
was like, did I
gone,
come in here
y'all.
with the pain? I didn't even feel anything.
And that's
It was
from our
like-
drumming circle.
That was just from the
and the
session.
singing bowl.
And
Yeah.
and that was very powerful.
Natural pain relief.
So from
that's
that,
amazing.
I was
We was drumming
I
up
was
the
free.
ancestors,
Yes,
baby, up
yes,
in
we
there,
were.
man. Some beat busting drums right now.
Power.
yes, I do it. So I'm also working on myself with that right there with
With the
with the
Reiki.
journey
Yeah, the
with
energy
that.
healing.
And
Ascension.
I'm eating differently because you have to kind of eat differently or whatnot to feed the tumor. You can't. People don't understand. You can't just eat anything or whatever the case is.
Gotta
There's
eat
certain
the right
foods you
things.
can eat to feed it or whatnot. And I'm into natural stuff, so mine is not as big as surgery. Some people get like it burned out, cut, which is I've told don't do that. That shit grows back and it becomes worse. People have done that, experiencing that.
Right.
They get it laser. There's so much things you can do, but I've always done natural healing and a lot of stuff. I don't even like to
Yes.
take medicine, like
We
headache
believe
pills,
highly in
unless I
holistic
fucking have to.
everything.
Right, right, right.
Yeah.
or whatnot. So I go beyond and go deeper into the root and dig and find something that I can naturally heal myself.
So
That's
So
good.
for
To the root.
that, I'm also doing things and I'm eating different. Like I said, I'm also, laying hands on myself, doing things, meditation to actually internally go inside of it because everything is inside first.
That's it.
People don't say it's not an outside surface. Oh, I got a pimple. No, what the hell is with the pimple that's inside that caused that to arise? There's always something behind. Oh, I got a headache. Why you have a headache? What's the purpose of the headache? The purpose of the headache is something that you have caused because it's something you have thought about that caused that to surface. It's something
to call your
internally
attention
that
to
caused that.
something.
And then it's screaming out that now you have a headache because you have to deal with the inside for that headache to go away. That's in life with anything that we deal with. It's inside first. So once you
Inside
deal with the
first.
inside, which is called the root cause, once you deal with that first, then everything else kind of disappear naturally. To where then you understand in life how to deal with things in life because everything starts with inside and everything is a root cause of something. So once you
Right.
deal with that, even with a problem, if I have a situation with you or him, I just can't go to the third person to you. I have to go to the root cause, which is him.
Right.
Or you to deal with that for that to play. That is communication. That goes with communication with that also. You know what I mean? So with me dealing with that, I'm communicating with the problem, which is the root cause, and seeing what needs to be addressed. And so
Exactly.
for me, it's eating differently. And I don't eat crazy anyway. I
No,
eat
you
healthy
eat
and whatnot.
very
So I
healthy,
kind of
yeah.
watch how I eat, but I eat a lot. I do eat a lot. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, we
Good
laugh,
appetite.
we laugh about that
and
all the
Good-
time.
good healthy
and
appetite.
learning the root cause. So as for what I think about, your thoughts can also, just like thoughts can travel anything. A thought can cause a doggone pain, and just like that, or any type of anything. So
Yeah.
again, that's the energy. So what energy are you using to focus on whatever the problem is? So once you take yourself from that energy, things get,
Things
get
start to
like
shift.
and things start. So with that, so for people that wants to deal with that naturally, what happens it shrinks. Before I dealt with that before, I was doing natural medicine. So basically, like Vitex is one of the pills that's Vitex for hormones. You can take that. And it was one more thing I could not ever figure out what that was. And if I knew what it was now, I could be taking it now, and I have no freaking worries. Shout out to Dr. Quaco, who passed like years ago. He's a natural healer, and he was really good. When I was pregnant, people that are dealing with pregnancy.
We went to Dr. Quaco for everything.
He dealt with that.
Yeah.
The water that you drink matters. The water that I drink is alkaline water. Alkaline water really does cleanse that also.
It makes a difference.
It makes a difference with that. So yeah, this is a journey, and I'm loving it. And once everything is figured out, I would love to share my journey with people so they can understand that because there's a lot of people that's dealing with that, and it's very painful. And
Absolutely.
it can be. So, they don't know what it is and what it's caused. So be careful, because some of it can cause from those birth control pills that you take. People that are not aware that, you want to put your kids on, do your research. Do your research.
Definitely you want to do your due diligence. I used to deal with fibroids myself.
Things that, that's out there just because you want your child to be protected. Yeah, but, make sure you're doing your research what the root cause is, because there will be something in the long run that you really don't want your child or you or anybody else to deal with, So that's very passionate to me and very powerful for that, because, there's a lot of women that experience that. Some women can't have kids for that. I was blessed to still have kids with their fibroids. And, and then I experienced that. So when when the movement, and I was thinking that's my child movement, she was the freaking fibroids pushing her out the way or something. It was just amazing stories and for someone to go through or whatnot. And shout out to the ones that got it and is dealing with it. You know what I mean? So just stay strong. Make sure that you change your eating habits. That's really good. Change your eating habits. Make sure you have a very positive mind and just be aware that it's just a cause. You can get rid of it. It's
and
not
self-care
nothing.
is is of the utmost importance.
It is,
because that's part of the ascension process too. You have to
To
pay
take care of
attention
yourself.
to
You
your
have to.
body.
Well, again,
You have
that's
to.
what we
That's
do.
how
You
you're
have
gonna
to
be
pay
able to
body,
know.
mind, and spirit.
Yeah.
You have to pay attention to our body is the vehicle that we use in order to exist and function in the physical realm. Like, this isn't the end all be all. We're all births from spirit. We are all spiritual beings
Having a human experience.
having a human experience in these physical bodies. So you want to stick around in the physical realm, you got to take care of that physical body.
no.
Take care of
That's your vehicle.
Message.
Pay attention to your body. Like,
Message.
until I did this work to release all of that stuff, until I went through with a coach and pinpointed, my root causes and my things that were holding me back, and
You didn't know the things that you
until
was
I
dealing
did
with.
that work, I really didn't realize
You was holding on to all of that.
how much I was holding on to. A lot of times we go through life thinking, "Oh, I got it.
I
I
forget
got
about
it."
it.
And
I'm
I,
good.
I was one of those, because I'm very self-sufficient, very independent. Always have. I don't like call it pride, call it what you want, but I don't like to ask people for anything. If I ever call you and ask you for anything, you best believe it took a lot for me to get to that place, and I really need it, because I don't do that. I just if I don't have to, I'm not going to.
Headstrong.
I'm so headstrong. Oh my God.
Headstrong.
And
A lot of
so
us tend to be that way.
until I did the work,
Get in our right way.
I really did not realize how much I was carrying, how much I needed to let go of,
So
how
you could-
much
so
I
you couldn't
had
have said-
repressed. I couldn't have told you how much of myself I had repressed, because it was so much that I couldn't see myself.
So all that weight
course.
kept you from ascending.
Yeah, I had to shed that shit.
Yeah.
Like they
You
say,
ready to get rid
like
of
they
that
say you was
stuff.
full of shit.
Have to
You
get
full of shit. Yeah. So like
Hey,
you know when you
so
release
can,
all of that,
so you can use
and then now,
digestion
yeah,
as a metaphor.
Of course, come on.
Yeah,
Everything,
Just like
every
I can't-
we
I can't wait.
consume things, right? We consume things.
a lot.
The stuff our body can't use is excreted as waste.
Yes.
It's the same thing in
Same
our
shit, like I just
emotional
said.
bodies.
Same shit,
Everything is
We
about
absorb so much crap.
You take so much
In
Absolutely,
life.
In life,
When and where do you let it go?
you don't.
Everybody doesn't have an outlet.
Or a resource, or somebody to talk
or a
to.
resource, somebody to talk to let that stuff out.
Out.
And then we don't
We
always
got
know
you.
how
We got you though.
to let it out.
No, we
you know
don't
what I'm saying?
how. 'Cause
But
some
that's
people
what
are not
we
used
do.
to talk about it. They say don't
Look,
talk about it.
look. That's why
You're
you
not
open
supposed
your
to talk
ears.
about it. You keep it in. Don't talk about what's going on with you because you're weak. You're so freaking weak.
But as long as you're hurting,
weak.
you're gonna continue
Continue
to
to
hurt people.
and suppress
'Cause hurt
it down.
people
So
hurt
when it's
people.
time to blow up,
Whether
then
you hurting
something is
others
wrong
or
with
you
you
repressing and hurting yourself.
You're hurting yourself. Sabotage.
We all need to heal.
Self-sabotage. That's
We
what it's
all
called.
need to heal.
So please.
We
If
all
you
need
don't,
clarity.
then you're gonna carry around some real bad trauma,
and
and
bad
we know that
energy.
trauma sits in the body,
Yeah,
and it
people
can
don't
become
know
anything.
that
You know what I'm saying?
emotional stuff is stored in our muscles. Like you can actually, there's something called EFT tapping. There's so many healing modalities out there right now. People have,
Yeah, I did a field with some people that did EFT tapping.
yeah,
it
it's
was
good
like
stuff.
on the brain. They was doing it. Yeah, I met some people that did.
And it works.
I never was attracted to that training though. Probably do. I wouldn't say it's a lot of different.
It's
things,
not for everybody, and I believe that
even down to what's those foot baths? The ionic foot bath.
the ionic foot bath.
I
Ooh,
wanna try
goodness
that.
gracious, reflexology.
Man, that stuff will pull some stuff up out your.
I'm
You
talking
talking
about.
like the detox? Is it like the
Yeah,
detox?
that's what it is, but it's coming through the bottom of your feet. It's like it's a bath that they got some minerals and all that good stuff. I'm not really in detail familiar with it, but I've had one before. Oh,
And the water like turns brown.
Oh,
the
man.
black
What?
detox, like
Yeah.
the foot detox.
that's
or
just
something.
it's pulling toxins out the
Out
body.
of body,
period.
yeah. Oh,
Through
yeah,
your
I
feet,
seen it.
yeah.
Well, if
I
you know,
saw that.
if you notice, like when I do energy work, I do stuff at the bottom of your
Your
feet,
feet. Mhm.
right? So that's like one
They're
of
the
your
same thing.
outlets.
That
you know what I'm
is.
saying? We could pull that energy
Yeah.
out, right?
Yeah.
Right down the side of your foot.
Mm-hmm.
Those are meridian points of the body. I know you read about that in your Reiki book, didn't you? Did you read about the meridian points?
You gonna put me out here like
Yeah, I'm gonna put you out there like that.
Yes, that's my new learning.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's-
I'm learning.
Teresa's
I'm
been initiated into as a Reiki.
a Reiki
practitioner.
practitioner. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
I'm doing so much.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
Thank you.
I got next. I got
I
next.
have energy. I have great energy
Yeah,
here.
yeah. It's
And-
great
and
energy
you
in the
know,
building.
And I'm a people person. I like to help others. So it really, and then because of the fact that I'm into natural stuff anyway,
Yes.
and
And
it
you
just
using
seemed
it
like
on
I was
yourself.
already directed that way. You know, my whole life has shifted from
We're
from
definitely
so
on the
many
path.
years or whatnot. So I'm in this journey, and it's a beautiful journey, and I'm so grateful to be in it. And I see so much, and and I'm excited. I'm so curious or whatnot.
She
so
ready.
so
Yeah.
to step into that right there is very unique and powerful. So I'm finding
it
out who
is.
I am as an individual too. So and what I hold, what I can do, and I've always been this person that helping others and whatnot. So it's like
Yes.
we should
Levels.
do that now anyway.
No, definitely
so,
levels.
Yes.
And I'm excited for this level. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. And,
Breaking into a new awareness.
it is. I'm very
Yes.
open to a lot. Yeah, I'm not the same
Yes.
person that I was a few years ago. So this person that I am now, I'm definitely appreciative of the transformation that I call it. It's the transformation and rebirth of this new me that I am. So to
you going-
understand the person that I am now is very powerful.
You going
Yes.
through an ascension
So,
process too, ain't you?
exactly.
Hey,
That part.
Talk about it.
That
Everything,
part.
well, everything is ascension. So that's
That
why I
part.
keep bringing it back.
That's
I bring it back.
Everything.
Gotta bring it back.
That
right?
part. So
Yeah,
shout out to my homegirl Tiffany.
Tiffany
Tiffany just had a birthday. That's
B-Day.
my childhood. We grew up together, so it's
Shout
like
out to
my
Tiffany. Happy
Tiffany
birthday,
Green.
Tiffany.
She just had a birthday. She turned it up. We turned it up the
Turn.
other night or whatnot. So shout out to her, Shakur, and all the crew out there. Shout out to y'all.
Shout out.
Shout out to the crew.
To the crew. So yes, that part. That way.
On the verge of something great, I dance with destiny's fate,
That's right.
wrestling with angels in my sleep, slaying dragons and digging up roots right awake, facing me in the light and the dark, purging, flowing, stepping into knowing, metamorphosis and ascension. Stepping into knowing, purging, flowing, metamorphosis and ascension. And so it begins. And so it begins.
And so it begins.
That's right.
Ascension.
Ascension. Keep rising to the top.
Right.
Give it all you got.
Thank y'all.
Ain't no half stepping. Give it all you got. Give it all you got. Cause we're the Get Fresh crew. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, that way. That's right. That part. That way.
Ain't no
That right.
half stepping.
Step in.
Cause we're the Get Fresh
That's
crew.
right. That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
way.
Yeah.
That's
Hey.
right.
Eight.
That
Eight.
part.
Eight.
That's right. That way. That's right.
We feeling good, y'all.
That
Ain't
part.
nobody calling in.
Energy.
That's all right.
That's
we having
okay.
a good
I think
time.
we about to be done anyway. We already.
Oh yeah,
Shout
it is
out.
that time.
Mm-hmm.
So, Eric, son of light.
That would be me.
Look at him, feeling himself. He's feeling himself.
Look
I'm
at you.
always
Look
feeling
at that
myself.
smile. I love it. I love
Feeling
it.
himself. He's feeling himself.
So, do you
Feeling
have
himself.
any final thoughts
Feeling
that are
himself.
coming to you
Feeling
that you'd
himself.
like to share?
Oh, you want the world to know?
Yeah, I want the world to know. Like,
Yes,
really,
share. Please share this.
This is really real.
It's really
you-
real.
If you're asking internal questions that's outside the norm, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to be a little outside the box.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Everybody want us to be in a box, but I'll say this about, I'm speaking to my people. Let me just be specific when I say this. Because we have to be in a whole nother mindset. We powerful.
Paradigm shifting.
Extremely
I'm not.
powerful.
I'm when you know, and I posted this. I think I posted this on Facebook. When I empower my people, it's not to down any other race of people.
Not at all.
Well, and again,
Why
you
does
know,
it have to
sometimes-
mean that? But
well,
people
again-
automatically jump there for some reason.
because what
Mind
happens is,
frame,
well,
because of the mind.
what happens is, this kid, you're gonna find out who you are, right? We
Slow
just
motion
we
is
waking up. We waking up. You understand what I'm saying? And this is why I'm going back to what I was saying. If you're asking these questions, it's okay. They put us in a box. And if your mind stay in that box, you're going to be in that box. But as soon as you take the top off that box, you coming out that box and you're going to ascend. There's your ascension process right there because you're going to climb out of there. You're going to be free. So we have to want to change, though. We don't want to change.
We have to want that shift. You have to want better.
Well, I can see a lot at this day and time, especially on a spiritual path and a spiritual journey. It's the women that's waking up, that's asking the questions. And I would say to the brothers that's listening out there, man, find you a conscious woman, man. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing no better. man, 'cause
Rewind
you know
that
what I'm saying?
again. Rewind.
I
Rewind.
you
said,
a
brothers,
Rewind.
find you a conscious
Fine.
woman, man.
right?
You know what I'm saying?
That
Somebody
way.
that you can rely. Yeah, that way.
That way. That part.
Yeah, that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That part.
Float on
That's-
the track like a Segway. Yeah, that way.
I used to trap by the subway.
Hey.
We gonna pull the Beagles out on you up here.
Yeah,
So,
that way.
you know,
We don't own the
but-
right to that music either. Just want to add that there. Just a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to add that there. You know.
Right there, right there.
we have
there.
to we have to
That
really
part.
want to change though. Like
That's right.
change your mind first. Ask the questions.
Absolutely.
It's okay to be outside the box. Don't be normal. If the people tell you crazy,
is
then
normal anyway?
you doing a good job. Crazy. Crazy
Be
is my
crazy.
crazy is my
Got a song.
normal.
Crazy.
Okay? That's my
Be
normal.
crazy.
Every day. So when people say, boy, you crazy.
Yeah,
Right?
crazy. Got that
Hey,
right.
listen. I
Be
bet y'all
crazy.
call them out. I bet y'all read them like a book.
Mm-hmm. Read them on.
Right?
Read 'em like
and
a
it's
book.
not that I'm sitting here bragging about it. It's just my gift, and I'm confident in the gift. I know that's God
As you
flowing through
should
me.
be.
right? So we all are all vessels. Even when I do energy work, I'm drawing off the energy of the divine. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a vessel for it.
That's
you know what I'm
it.
saying? I open up, and as the Christian folks could say, let go and let God. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to acknowledge who we are. We don't want to talk about who we are. We don't want to even discover who we are. We got so much information out here this day and time. If you don't descend, it's your own
It's
fault.
wide open. This is the information age.
It's your own fault if you're not ascending at this day and time.
All books are open. Check them out.
The libraries might not be open, but the books are still open.
All the books.
All of them.
All the books. The ancient ones, too.
Yeah.
Even the book of you.
Even, ooh,
Especially that one.
man, that's my favorite book.
My favorite. It's my favorite book.
I said that to a gentleman on Facebook the other day. I told him, I said, because we always, people like to have their debates about the Bible and what's said in
This,
the
that,
Bible
and
this
the
and that.
other. Yeah.
My response to that was
That way.
the greatest book that's ever been written for me. For me,
Exactly.
is the book of Eric McBride.
That's right.
That's right.
I'm still reading that book. That's a
I'm
beautiful
still
book.
reading the book of Lakeisha.
You know what I'm saying? You
That's
feel
a
me?
deep book.
Like,
You know,
Hey, that book, it will guide you where you need to go and sustain you if you're on your track. That's why I said ascension is
It'll lead you to the Most High.
ascension will too.
To the Most High.
Rise.
Ooh.
Why it says you're
Arise.
going up to your kingdom
King
of heaven.
Dome
Come
into the temple that is you
you
and find the God inside.
Or we going
and
up.
within you.
Keish, are we going up Jacob's
Oh,
ladder?
go up Jacob's ladder. Hey. Oh, I'm going to read two poems, y'all, to
Go
close
ahead.
us out. I was going to read one, but I got to read Get It first because it kept coming to me. So,
Then get it. Then
Get It.
get it.
Let's get it.
With all thy gettings, get an understanding, because the more you know, the more neural connections are expanding, giving you the ears to hear, the eyes to see, and the necessary connections to open up the pathways for you to receive, or rather for you to under or overstand, compute, and comprehend the incomprehensible. Amen.
Amen.
And so it is.
And so it is.
That way.
And I'd like to follow that up with
that way.
the season.
The
Okay.
season
Oh, I
is
love this one. This
season.
This makes my heart sing.
This
Uh-oh.
season.
The season. For everything there is a season. Cycles turn like wheels. Reasons shift back to results, and results shift back to reason. The tides ebb and they flow. Nature displays the above, also below. Some things are learned, young man. Yes, some things can be inherited. Also know some things are simply inherent. Tools used to unearth have also been used to bury. Weeping has endured long enough. Now awake to your shining glory. Full awareness, not just in this or in that, but a discernment of the gradient. As many as are led, they are. You see it in their radiance. Those who drink from the fountain of life will never again thirst. The cycles of destiny have brought us here, and now the last shall be first. The season. Happy Saturday.
That's right.
Happy
That way.
Saturday.
Tune in again. We'll drop some more nuggets. Hey.
That part.
Love
That
y'all. Message. Hashtag Let's Rise Together.
Hashtag message.
Share this. If you enjoyed the show today, please like and share and use the hashtag Let's Rise Together. It is our mission and our purpose to uplift and unite
our community.
That's right.
Hashtag let's rise together.
Hashtag let's rise together.
Let's rise together,
Thank
y'all.
y'all for tuning in
Happy
to
Saturday,
Poetic
you guys.
Levitation Live. We love y'all.
Happy Saturday. Thank you guys so much.